2019 Olympia Expo at the LVCC.
I'm psyched for this one.
I am too. Man, I'm a little intimidated right now. I'm not gonna lie to introduce Bounty Tank, and you're a real life bounty hunter.
Define a bounty hunter though. Like define, like give it to us.
Let's explain it real small. So basically, you have a bail bondsman. Say an individual goes to jail, the court will issue them a bond. Okay? If they don't have enough money to pay this to the court, they call what is known a bail bondsman. We loan them money to get out. Okay? There's a condition. They have to return to all the court dates. So if they miss court, the court notifies the bail bondsman, hey, this guy missed court.
And then he
calls 30 days to find him, or we're taking your money.
And
that's
whoop
how you get
ass.
us.
And then you come in and whoop ass.
Then we come and collect it.
Yeah, does that happen a lot, or do people just see you and they're like, hey, I got that money actually right here? Like,
No, they run.
Do
Yeah,
they?
they did. Yeah, definitely.
Run.
They run.
I'm throwing my wallet at you. What the hell with
I
that?
told you I'd be fetal position, like just crying and in tears. So what happens when you catch him? Like, do you gotta rough him up, or like, do you give him a chance to like, all right, man, I know I get why you're running, but now I got you. Like, don't go anywhere else, or is it like, you made me chase you?
I'm gonna be honest now to the point where when I find people, they know who I am, so they don't even do anything. The ones that act crazy are the ones that are doped up.
Yeah.
They're on drugs. They're about 6 different drugs. They're not rational. They're strong as hell, and they don't care at that point. So they're the ones that get tough and rough, and it's hard to take those guys down.
I know you got an aggressive side to you, you have to,
Yeah.
but you're probably taking a little bit more of a methodical,
Yeah.
a much more
Yeah.
calculated approach.
Yeah.
I mean, this is dangerous. You don't know if they're carrying knives,
Yeah.
Or guns or whatever, yeah.
How often is someone pulling on you or coming at you in that fashion?
Knock on wood, I've only been one time I've got shot at.
Oh,
That
really?
was in Detroit.
Did
That
you
was
get
the
hit?
only time. I did not.
You get hit. All right.
I came out of there safe.
Lucky you.
So,
All right.
I work out, so I have the stature.
Really?
Yeah, I do a couple push-ups.
Yeah,
So
I
it makes
believe
people think twice before,
Yeah, man.
you know, that second, you know, that gives me good, you know.
So so how do you track somebody down? Like, so what do you do? Do you go to like their last known whereabouts and start talking to people? Like, is it that, or is it more electronic now?
When they initially get out of jail, there's an application that a co-signer that takes responsibility for them has to sign. So that gives us the base of the information.
So somewhere to start.
And
okay.
from there, I do research. I'm real big at setting people up. I like to use women to set people up, and I catfish a lot. So I have fake.
Is that what you call it?
I got a bunch of female Facebook pages, and I act like the females,
I see.
and I lure them in. They're looking for a hot girl with long hair. They meet me.
Then they see you and they say, man, you ain't Sandra.
Man.
You don't look as good as you did.
Yeah, that's not the same picture. That's 5 years ago. Like that, you gotta update the picture. Is there any one, or more than that, if you need, incident that sticks out that's really memorable for you?
My first hunt ever. It was in Hampton, Virginia, and I had a case, and I did it by myself, which I shouldn't have, but I did. And I went to about 8 different hotels to find this guy. Finally, the guy was like, yeah, he's in there. And I was like, can I get a key? He was like, yeah, I don't want you to kick my door in. So he gave me the key. So I bang on the door first to see if he answers it. And he scuffles around. I'm like, open the door, I'm gonna kick it in. He doesn't open it. Put the key in, open it. Now, what's seen is a strange order of things. You have a laptop playing porn. He has a honeydew and a Snickers. Literally, these are the things that are sitting on the bed, and he's butt naked. So at this point, I'm like, get on the ground, put your hands up. Then I'm like, no, put your hands down. Then I just throw the cuffs at him, like, handcuff yourself. So it was an awkward moment, and I didn't know what to do.
Until you have an extra Snickers.
What are you doing with this stuff? What is happening?
That is, yeah.
I'll never forget that one. Yeah, that broke me in.
So you don't go by yourself normally?
No, I don't.
So is it because you never know? Is it because you never know if there's more than one person, or you just want to make sure you get the drop on him by getting 2 angles?
You just never know. What if he takes off running and I don't catch him? You know,
Yeah.
You got to cover all angles.
I guess you're the size. You have somebody that's like a speed man. Like
I am the speed man.
You're the
too.
boat. Listen,
What
I
type
believe
of
it.
training? So no,
Again,
I want to get to that in a second, but what type of training did you have to go through for this position? Because you're not going to walk off the street. I mean, you got to be strong as hell. You got to be tough as hell.
And he's
you got to be
running after
fast.
him,
You
yeah.
got
I'm
to
going
be
to be
fast.
honest, man. In the state of Ohio, no, you don't. You just get a bail bond license and you can do it. It's sad. And a lot of guys come in inexperienced, they get hurt or they lose their license because they don't know what they're doing. So in my state, you can just get a license and just go at it. It's not the safe way, but that's what they do.
Yeah, but you got to be successful though. It's got to take more than that. You've got to have balls.
Yeah.
You've got to have clearly the size or the smart and the smarts.
You have to have a lot of street smarts too.
Yeah, and you also probably have a lot of like contacts, right? That are maybe on the streets to help you out. That
I have
give you tips.
I have a lot of informants.
Yeah.
A lot of informants, and I use a ton of women because to find these guys that I'm looking for, they're usually with a woman somewhere, at a strip club or somewhere else. So I keep a lot of informants. I keep good relationships, and I pay good.
How long do these chases normally last? So like by the time it comes to you, typically, I know that it'll vary, but do you catch them in a day, a week? Like how long does it take?
We'll say on average a week.
A week?
Yeah.
Man.
How many?
A week. So it takes a week on average about a week to find the perpetrator.
That's kind of better than I thought. I thought it'd be a lot longer.
Yeah, me too.
You get those that are super hard, but typically I don't get that many that are just crazy hard.
How have you trained personally your entire life?
I train in an athletic capacity. I played football in college, so I still have that athletic mentality. So I do a lot of athletic running, jumping, boxing now. So self-defense. So I try to stay an all-around athlete. I might have to get in a tussle. I might have to run, so I want to be prepared for it.
How often do you get into a tussle? I can't imagine the fool that would do that, but like it clearly has happened, right?
But what happened was the guy, he was getting drugged up, and he was super strong. I don't know, the guys turned into Superman when they were on drugs. But he wasn't being rational. I said, hey guy, let's just relax, let me put the cuffs on you, and we'll get you to your destination. This will be over with. And he said no. He actually picked up a TV, an old school TV, like the box TV. And, it was pretty heavy, and threw it at me. So at that point, I can't put a weapon on him. I can't shoot the guy. I have to physically take him down. So we tussled for probably about 10 minutes. I mean, I was out of breath. I was tired.
He was tough.
He was tough. He didn't feel anything to the point where I had to just take him and choke him unconscious.
Yeah.
Jesus. So are you training like how many times a week? Are you getting in there doing
I try to
training?
train at least 6 times a week.
6 times a week. And how long are you going to be in the gym for?
Hour.
Hour?
In an hour. Sometimes I train twice. I'll do my cardio in the morning and wake up, do weight training or some type of athletic, or I'll go box.
Now, I just want to say, is it hard not to bring that work home with you? Because again, if you're say it's a week, maybe longer, that's what you're doing. I mean, it's got to seems to me like it's not like a 9-to-5 gig. Like
I'm gonna tell you this. This job is not for everybody. I work 24 hours. When my phone rings, I have to answer it.
Yeah.
If I'm using the bathroom, I have to answer the phone. If I'm laid up with my wife, I gotta answer my phone.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
How does your wife handle that? Is she like, does she just get that that's part of the game?
It's stressful. Man,
Yeah.
I'm always going. I'm always on the phone because I'm always texting agents or texting informants or doing some type of work related. So it's stressful. It's stressful. I mean, it is.
Well, be careful, man.
Yeah.
Well, man, we like you too much. We want to make sure that you're right.
And where can people find you? Where can they follow you?
You can find me on Instagram at Bounty Tank. My YouTube, which has live hunts, real live hunts, at Bounty Tank also.
Oh, really? So you can actually go and see what
you
you're
can actually
doing.
go watch the show, see real people.
I know he's joining both of
yeah,
You're all
I'm on
done.
there.
That's
You
it.
might see somebody you know getting arrested. You never know.
I hope not. I hope not. Well, man, I want to thank you for coming, man. It was
thank
really,
you.
really
Thank you
special
for
to meet
having
you.
me.
Thank you
for
so
building
much.
on that.
Thank you.